Alright guys, let's be real. When my wife told me that she wanted a home birth, my brain immediately went like, wait,
What?
no hospital? No doctor? But here's the deal. After 6 home births in 3 different countries, I can tell you this. Your role in birth matters. Studies show that when dads are actively involved, labor is shorter, the stress is lower, and check this out, even the pain that the birthing mom is experiencing is reduced. So basically, you have superpowers, you just don't know it yet. Alright, so let's get into it. Here are 5 things that you need to know to not just be there, but actually to step up like a boss. Number 1, be her emotional anchor. Birth is intense, man. Like 1 minute she's breathing deeply and is relaxed. The next minute she's staring at you like,
It's all your fault!
well, it kinda is. But your job is to stay calm. She needs to feel safe, supported, and encouraged. Remind her that she's amazing, that she got this, that she's doing great, right? And don't be like, are you sure this is supposed to happen? Because trust me, if you do that, things will not go well for you and you're gonna get kicked out of the room. Tip number 2, protect her birth space. Think of birth like a sacred event. If she feels watched, rushed, stressed, her body literally will not labor effectively. So your role, you're gonna be the bouncer and you're gonna keep the space quiet, you keep it dim, and you keep it peaceful. And if someone's making her uncomfortable, maybe a overly eager midwife or a chatty friend or mom, guess who's handling it? It's gonna be you. Now listen, if you're sitting here thinking, how do I even do all this? There's so much more going on. Well, that's where the Healthy Home Birth course comes in. It's basically your dad playbook for birth. You'll learn exactly how to support your wife, advocate for her, and actually be helpful during labor. Trust me, you don't want to wing this one, okay? So this is your moment to step up, and the Healthy Home Birth course will equip you with everything you need to know and be the help that your wife needs. Tip number 3, learn comfort techniques. All right, labor isn't the time to suddenly pull out the phone and it's like, oh man, Google and how to do counterpressure. No, learn comfort measures before labor starts, okay? Massages, hip squeezes, relaxation techniques. Bonus tip, if your wife says, that's not helping, don't take it personally. Just keep trying. Eventually you'll get the, oh yeah, this feels good, this helps me, this is relieving. That is your moment to shine, and keep in mind, what feels good in the beginning of labor may feel absolutely terrible later on. Tip number 4, know the birth plan and be her advocate. Your wife may not be in a state of explaining things during labor. She's kinda busy, you know? So that's where you come in, all right? You know the birth plan inside and out. You know what she wants. If she doesn't want any interventions, well, you make sure no one pressures her, all right? It's gonna be much more difficult in a hospital, but you're the man and you're gonna enforce it, okay? If she wants peace and quiet, you make sure she will get it. And by the way, if your wife doesn't have a birth plan, maybe Google some, find some, and show up and tell her like, hey honey, how about a birth plan so I know what's going on when you're in labor and I can help you better. Oh, she'll be all over you, all right? So go, know the birth plan, and again, be her advocate. Tip number 5, choose the right birth environment. Here's the deal. The biggest factor in how birth unfolds, it's the environment. In a hospital, you have limited control. You're on their schedule, on their rules, nurses and doctors rushing in and out, the wife getting hooked up to the tubes, to machines, and it's beeping, bright lights and whatnot. Well, at home, you and your wife call the shots. No bright lights, no rush, no unnecessary interventions. Just a peaceful, intimate space that you guys have prepared beforehand. You know what's in the fridge, your wife knows what's in the fridge, and the baby can be born on mama's terms. And listen, I get it. Home birth might seem wild at first, but after experiencing it for 6 times, I can tell you it's hands down the most incredible, amazing, and empowering thing you will ever do. And you will be amazed at how strong your wife is. So dads, don't just show up. Show up prepared. Be her rock. Guard the space. Learn how to help. Advocate for her. And create the right environment. And if you want the full roadmap to crushing this dad role, go check out the Healthy Homebirth course. It's got everything you need to know to step up, support your wife, and be the hero that she deserves. You got this.